Good morning and welcome to my channel, me, my dogs and MS. Well, we're going to have another wet, dreary walk today, so come and join us. Let's just get down into it. Okay. This wet weather and rain is just relentless. It doesn't stop. There we are, we've got a lane and we've got a stream of water running down into the fields. You know, it just hasn't stopped. And you think, when will it end? That's life, isn't it? We're not the only places, but it would be so nice to have a bit of warm, dry weather. We're in, but down underneath the kind of the edges at the moment because it's really windy here. It's unbelievably wet and windy. It's horrible, Suzanne. I'm going to talk about MS, menopause, and topical estrogen. I was diagnosed with MS in 2016, but before that, I thought I was going through the menopause, and I was. My MS showing itself, or showing itself so that I couldn't ignore it. I think that's a better description of it. But anyway, with the MS, I've never had any treatment at all. Starting this topical estrogen, prescribed via the pelvic floor physio, it is making a difference. My bladder is a bit more controllable. So perhaps I've just ignored anything to do with the menopause. And actually, I'm sure I won't be the only one. So if you've got bladder issues and you need to wear pads all the time, just ask yourself, have you gone past the menopause and have I had any treatment for it? Or perhaps I should look into getting topical estrogen prescribed by my medical practitioner, doctor, wherever you are in the world. So, because I feel so much more in control, I think, of my bladder since I've started using this topical cream. Yeah, it's a bit of a palaver using it, but saying that though, I'm surprised because I thought, didn't think it would work, but actually it does make an impression and it does make a difference. So thank you, pelvic floor physio. You're a darling, and I think I should carry on this. I think I didn't have any treatment for the menopause because I just kind of went through it because I had other things to think about, like my MS diagnosis. Is what suits one person doesn't suit everyone. So, just saying, think outside the box. And if you've got bladder issues, definitely explore whether you should be getting topical estrogen or some other treatment for it. You do need a prescription for the topical estrogen. It's not something in the UK you can buy over the counter. It needs a prescription from your doctor. But we're really good in Scotland, aren't we? Our prescriptions are free. We're very fortunate. We're honoured today. Woody's out on his walk. Woody's been refusing to go for 2 walks a day. He's old lumpsy and he's doing his own thing. Cole's limping as well. And Sky's out in front, bombing along, because she's the 3-year-old. Look at Sky's jacket. It's coming off already, and she hasn't even been in the wet yet. I think it's because she's so active, and she uses all the Velcro fluffiness to stick together. I haven't known the weather to be as wet for as long. Woody! He hasn't gone home, has he? Come on, Poppet. Me and Suzanne have been looking through our previous videos, and I think we were really, really lucky on the first kind of 4 months of starting this channel that the weather was okay. It wasn't like this. And so we've got lots of nice walks out there. Why are you saying that though? You know, it is nice coming out. It's nice to be outside, and yes, it's wet, and I've got dog towels everywhere. We have got sun and ice and snow forecast for the next week. So I love walking in the snow and the ice. So we've started the podcast now. So the first one was with Emma, and the second one 2 weeks later was with Suzanne. We sorted out our technical difficulties at home and lots of plans for the podcast going forward. We'll have an episode on dogs, why they're so good for our health, mental health, everything. And at this moment, I've got a reason to walk the dogs. Come on, big lumpy boy, come on. Come on, go. Come on. Hey, little boy. Hello, Poppy. Look at you. Look at him. And I really hope you can hear me over the wind, because it's really quite windy here. And we've got all the noise in the trees. My hair's flying about. It's much easier when it's drier. There's me with my poles all over the place. What am I doing? Oh, God. I'm so clumsy at times. There we are, bing! I'm up. Actually, this is surprisingly hard work, because it's kind of mobile under your feet when you're walking. Just because the ground is so waterlogged. But there's nothing we can do about it. So this is it, guys. And Woody's in front, so I'm glad he's walking today. I don't think I've ever known the fields being as wet as this. Now, have you been following the Winter Olympics? I love the Winter Olympics just because it's a distraction of what's going on, and it just highlights the absolutely amazing abilities of any athlete. Suzanne's really interested in this because she's a ski instructor, and she's skied in Europe and all around Scotland. She hasn't been for ages. I'm trying to encourage her to go skiing. I'd only be good at sledging. Someone put me on at the top. Lindsey Vonn. Hope you're improving and getting better every day, Lindsey. We've all got to try, and sometimes these things don't work, but that's life. And you pick yourself up and you get on with things, and you'll be a winner. Well, you're a winner anyway with me, girl. Done more than I have in that aspect. But I do like the cross country, and I'd love to have snow here. I do have some cross country skis, and I've never tried them out because we never get the snow where I live. And we don't have a 4-wheel drive to be able to drive to where the snow is. I'm looking forward to watching the Paralympics, because aren't they the most amazing people that can adapt and modify and move on from whatever their ailments are? You know, I'd love to have a go at, well, when I was younger, it wasn't about there, but I would have gone for, if I'd had an MS diagnosis earlier, I'd have gone for the Olympics, but in field sports. Do you know what I mean? The discus, the javelin, the shot put, because I was more of a brute force sort of thing. Never a runner. Been really, really enjoying the curling. You know, I've never had a go at this, nor has Sandy, my husband, and I don't think Suzanne has either. Oh, Suzanne's had, she's pointing her finger at me and saying, I've had a go. Of course she has. But I think we should have a go at that. It looks really hard work, to be honest. I think I must have a go at doing that. We're very fortunate. We've got rinks in Perth and we've got Dundee as well. Suzanne's just been telling me that about just outside of Bladder, there is a place where they historically is the curling pond. So the last match there was about 40 years ago. I always remember going to see my father-in-law. He had a little B&B up in Grattan-on-Spey, and he was putting out the curling pond there for when it iced over. That's up in near Aviemore, and so it's always a lot colder and icier up there. But and you go to people's gardens in Scotland, you know, I guarantee you'll find a curling stone. You know, everyone's got a curling stone in their back garden. You know, they might be. Suzanne's got one in her garden as well. I haven't, but you know, it was such a fundamental thing of life in Scotland in the winter that everyone went curling. And I presume climate change, whatever, you know, we didn't get the ice so much, so it didn't happen. But I definitely like to have a go at curling. So we're going to see if Suzanne can come as well. We can get some filming done. Now that would be a laugh because I can guarantee I'll be on my arse. My husband will be on my arse, and I bet Suzanne is as well. But you get one slippy shoe and one grippy shoe. So, you know, I'm sure I could automatically guarantee that I'll be on my arse. I'm sure my husband be as well. And Suzanne will say, oh, she'd be really good at it and that, but I bet she'll be on her arse as well. Watch out for this, because we will put it up, because I think it would be funny. But also, I think it would be really nice to do. There's not many places in the UK that you can do curling. We're fortunate in Scotland that we do have places where we can. And I think down south there's one near Hastings, is it? You know, that's down right on the south coast by the Channel Tunnel and things. And you think, really? You know, there's nothing in between. They've got all these ski parks in Leicester. I'm sure Leicester's got a great big ski arena. There's lots of them all around in the central belt of the UK. And Scotty's managed to find a ball. We normally stash balls everywhere. And we thought we wouldn't bring it out today because it's so wet. No, she's found her own. So, good on her. Now look at this water everywhere. Oh, she's going to be absolutely covered in mud and wet all over Suzanne. Look at her. Come on, you can go and get it. We haven't got a flinger because there's no flinger hidden up here. Oh. And I'm reluctant to go on over there. I'm really looking forward to the Paralympics, which follows on kind of 2 weeks after the actual Olympics. Just because they're superhumans. It's amazing what they come up with and what adaptations they can use to enhance their bodies to do what they want to do. You know, I'm hoping that one day there'll be a full automated bodysuit that I can just clip on and get me running marathons and things like that. Now, wouldn't that be cool? Look at this. I've got to maneuver my way around it. Woody, God, Dylan, what are you doing down there? So we're not the only stupid people out walking in this weather. We've just met a horse rider that's going out all kind of waterproofed up, etc. and that. Because there's mad people in Scotland. There's mad people, Woody. There's Sky coming back now. She's just chased a pheasant. She hasn't got a hope in hell. Go on then, boy. Go on then. There's a good boy. I think I'm going to have to bring my snippers to get rid of some of this. Oh dear. Oh my God. Oh. Oh God. Oh. I got my leg in the wrong place. Oh dear. I don't normally get over the wall like this. My feet have slipped on the rock, on the stones, God, and I put my foot on the wrong one. Oh well. Oh God. Survived. Come on. Thank you for joining me on my walk today. A bit wet, I know, but it's still quite nice. So please like, subscribe, add a comment, and we'll be back next week. So come on,